Morning, guys. It was a late night down at the beaver dam last night. I didn't finish editing the video until after 1, but I'm up bright and early with the sun. I'm on my way to meet Stan. I found a 1936 map at a little lake 45 minutes out of town where people used to swim, picnic, hang out. I want to detect around there. I want to explore around there. Stan says he knows the area quite well. I think it's one of his boot knocking places. I don't know. He said he was quite familiar with the woods in that area. So he knows that there's an old turn-of-the-century road in there and an orchard from the 1920s. Bunch of houses from the 30s and 40s. Even a couple of them are still standing. So we're going to go exploring today. We might get some detecting in. Come join us and let's see what lost treasures we can find. There it is. There's the proof. We're in farm country. I was gonna make a joke about chasing beaver all night because, man, am I friggin' tired right now. But those of you that didn't watch the video from this morning wouldn't have a clue what I'm talking about. So we just stopped at the local blacksmith here. I think Stan's showing him one of the axes that he fixed up. Super windy out here in the fields. Oh. Yeah, I'm super glad I took the truck through the car wash the other day. I knew I should have waited. Oh, getting up into the mountains now. More snow here. That's what I was afraid of. There's a lot of snow here. So I don't know how much detecting we're going to be able to do. Might just turn into a urban exploration video. I'm going to carry the detector though, just in case. I think that's the old road right there that he's looking for. Got to be careful pulling off the roads here. It's soft this time of year. So much for a clean truck. All my adventures with Stan are dirty.
He's got OCD.
So if you guys remember, this is a double-headed axe that we pulled last season, I believe I found that one. 5 or 6 axes we found that day. This is the only double we've ever found, so Stan has restored it.
And you could shave with it. Here. Yeah, you could shave.
I'm good. I'm growing a beard. I'm good. Stan wanted to show you guys this item of note. It's a 2-ounce silver. Is it a coin or a token?
Award medallion.
A medallion.
Yeah.
Look at this.
For marksmanship.
Presented by the Dominion of Canada Rifle Association, 1868. So he's found that in his travels. He's not going to say where. Not detecting. Really cool. Alright, so this is an 1880s logging road. Stan says we got a couple-mile hike till we get into the first 1930s, 1940s homesteads. I'm a little worried because he's not even bringing his detector. I'm fully geared out. I'm ready, guys. We're going to do this. Endless woods here, guys. Hardwood, maple. Beautiful. There's a deer camp over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can see the window. There's a little bit of a field there, maybe an old farmstead. But now it's just turned into a little bit of a hunting getaway. There's a partridge down there in the middle of the road. And the dogs haven't seen it yet.
That's the smart for.
Go get him, Gage.
Go get the partridge. Go hurry, Sam. Go get the hurry. Go down there. Go get
It's
it.
right there.
Go get it, Gage. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Get it. Go, go, go. Get the hurry. Come on, go. Go, Sam. Go. Go get it. Ah. Fields are filling in. All these hills are full of apple trees.
So the apple orchard we're looking for is turn of the century up to 1920. And Stan says there are every kind of apple tree in here. Those of you that watch the channel know that we found some transparent yellows out here. Those were a Russian cold weather apple brought in the 1800s. So there's probably some of those around here. Lots of crab apples. Oh, what do we got here? There we go. There is the first old house. It's still standing.
You want to go check out that old car? Look at the grill on that baby.
Oh, and an old car, Stan says.
Clear one. Thank you, Bill. My dad took the carburetor off that car.
So would you say this first homestead is 40s or 30s?
Anywhere from 1900 up to 1940. You'll see by the newspapers on the wall.
Okay, Stan says there's some real goodies in there for us to check out. So there is a vehicle here. It's really hard to see under this big old spruce. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Your dad took a carburetor out of there?
Glass float bowl carburetor. And he used it on his Fiat. And it worked.
Nice. The gift that keeps giving. Nailer cartage is what it says on the door. So somebody was using this for transporting people's goods, I guess. So behind the old truck here, it must have been a truck. We got a few old apple trees right over here, and there was an 1800s house. You can see just the snow line here. There's a roof edge right there. It's down on the ground. That's an 1800s homestead, Stan says. It's funny that I just did a video on all the old cars that we found over the years.
What triggered me wanting to bring you back here?
And there are, I can see two more right here. Look at that.
Engine's still in it. It's a V8.
I have no idea what year these are.
50s, I'd say. Big wings on the back.
And there's another one over there behind Stan. Let's go check it out. Yeah, so these look 50-ish.
You know, if you wanted to go through the trouble of scavenging parts like that bumper, you know what that's worth if you were to go through that trouble?
Oh yeah, some of the old parts, depending on the vehicle.
Yeah, the motor's still in it. I mean, it was a wagon.
I don't find too many of them with motors, actually.
I know.
Got to be an old coin somewhere in the seat, under the seat.
Got a dime out of the old chair upstairs in the house, silver, years ago. Cut the sides of the old chair open.
I think you should go through the trunk here. Look at that, guys. You want to talk about sketchy looking? A good breeze. Got another old car right here. I think this one's older, Stan.
Yeah. Like I said, this covers the whole stud. This house was not built until like the 30s or 40s. But the other old, that's 1800. Let's see, there's another vehicle over there. We'll get it. That's the best. For history's purposes.
Oh, they took the motor out of that one.
I think the name is on that. I think it's a Packard.
Packard? All right, he's dying to show us the inside. Stan has been here before.
For 30 years. Be careful. Basement is absolutely polluted with coon shit.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Screams 40s to me, Stan.
30s, 40s. I mean, the house was a log cabin. Then they made it, insulated it, like it was raw. See here? Those are all Second World War newspapers on top of the log wall.
Oh,
You can zoom on. Be careful, though. Sammy, be careful.
nice. World War II newspapers, guys. We got to get a closer look. Maybe, if I can get over there. How deep is that hole? Those are some deep holes right here, guys.
There is a porcupine probably living in there. Look at them.
There's probably a family of bears living under there, Stan.
I've never seen so much porcupine shit.
So they actually used old newspaper as insulator on the walls. Let's see if we can get I don't know. It's a little sketchy going over there. But I want to get closer.
Leave my way. It's pretty strong there. If you won't go down, you'll feel it crack.
I'll feel it before I go, thanks, Stan. Okay, guys, we've got sagless mattresses. Soviet Amity Congress surpasses expectations. And I told Stan, this is like they're speaking another language here. I don't even know what they're saying. Think sub in Hudson Strait foiled when Nascope late. What does that mean? And we've got bag 15 Jap ships down 88 planes in Raubel raid. Definitely World War II papers. That is so cool.
You see the old wallpaper on the log surface?
Yeah.
This is older than the war. I mean, there was old wallpaper on here on the log under the driveway.
You think there's more papers in there?
Oh, I know there is somewhere. Just gotta peel the shit off the wall.
Find us a good one, Stan.
See the old wallpaper they have on the wall?
Yeah, so definitely a log structure here first, and then they've added on to it.
Look. Oh yeah. Look at the bugs.
There's a nest of something. Exercise caution, all right.
Don't let the dog. Damn it, get over here.
Stay.
There was one up here in the rafters last summer.
Well, I can see, if you're going to go through, dude, I can see where you're stepping there. It's moving.
It's still solid. I want some cover on it. The wall's slowly coming down, though. We made a ladder to the roof for shooting.
Dude, if you could see the amount of stuff I can see on the camera blowing around right here, you'd have your mask up. I didn't bring one.
Well, you won't be disturbing the papers. Here, come on over here.
More papers all over the floor up here.
Well, I had the coolest 30s magazines from here with like Natalie Wood and Robert Wagner, young kids.
I don't know who any of those people are. Sorry, Stan. Wagner.
Robert Wagner. Ask your dad, he knows him. But this is where you get cover it, man. I want to get some stuff, old farm stuff. Because it's just polluted. I want to make a collage for my friend with the dairy farm.
Big old wasp nest up there.
There's so much good stuff buried in here.
Eye of the beholder, Stan. Eye of the beholder.
27, this is the Herald Financial Post.
Stan says he found an old silver dime in that chair right there. I'm literally standing on a mountain of porcupine crap. It looks like it's about 8 inches deep, guys. I'm not exaggerating. Ooh, squishy.